Alrighty, then just once more with style, panache, and pizzazz, because we can, and because I feel like it. Oh, yeah. You said you were okay with both, which means I'm okay with both, which means this is what we're doing now.
Yep. That is absolutely the truth.
Frederick gonna have himself a bunny wife.
I can see so many people in the comments, or at least people watching this, going, well, hell, I never once thought this would be anything I'd ever do, but, you know, but go ahead, guys.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sure everybody has a very strict guideline as to who every single character can and cannot get with because of the stat buffs and benefits that are passed on generationally through children and mid-maxing stats and...
I don't give a damn about any of that crap.
Yeah, no, we're just straight up going with whatever's the most cute and or funny whenever we end up running across it.
Honestly, this is a controversial statement to be made for sure, but man, people who do IV training in Pokemon are like the worst people.
Just, suck all the fun out of life, why don't you? Ain't got time for any of that business. We aren't saying that these are the definitive or even only good options for these characters. It's merely the ones that we're going with because we feel like it.
Yeah, it just seems to be that we're more or less experimenting and just going on gut reactions of what it seems funny. But you know what? We like it and we're charmed by humor.
Yep. Because we are dorkai, as the case may be.
Maybe you.
Oh, okay, I get it. Just throw me under the bus, why don't ya?
Well, no, more like if anyone's gonna throw myself under the bus, it'll be me.
Please don't throw yourself under a bus, whether it be metaphorical or literal.
Man.
What, did I just ruin your plans for next Wednesday?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything. But
I bet you weren't.
I mean, you know, it's like, I know the bus schedule around here.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. The way only a nerd would know.
I was gonna tuck and roll and just like go right in there, just throw myself right under that bus.
The longer you go on about this, the more morbid and dark it becomes, so could you not?
But I like dark and morbid things.
I'm well aware of that fact, but there's a balance that needs to be struck in between obvious humor and cries for help.
I'm sure I wouldn't know what any of those were, and I'm sure you wouldn't either, Max, a few trades.
I don't even know how to interpret that. Good lord, this dude. This dude.
I am a dude, that is much as certain.
Anyway, more marriage.
You can't say I'm not.
Indeed. Pan, might I have a word? What is it?
No.
I no longer fear your animal form, and for this I owe you a great debt.
Please.
Rabbit.
Is this the part where you no longer need my services? Where you return me back to my rabbit hutch with an affectionate pat on the head? Well, I mean, one of those things isn't out entirely as a possibility.
What?
My good lady, you mustn't say such a thing, even in jest. I'm deeply, deeply indebted to you. And what's more, I brought you this.
Oh.
Is this? Oh, it is! It's a ring. Is this the man-spawn ritual where you ask me to be your mate and spit on all others? We usually speak of it in more poetic terms, but yes. Could you imagine if that was the tradition? Just, all right, I spit upon all other suitors. Damn. I was so very deeply in love with you, Pan. Would you honor me by becoming my wife? Your wife? I remember when you cowered at the sight of me. Is that not normal for wives? Perhaps I'm moving up in the world. Oh, enough, Frederick. Do not make that sad face at me. I have grown fond of you for some reason, and I would be proud to be your mate.
Shall we then?
Together we have conquered fear. What could possibly stop us?
Thank you.
Indeed. First a bunny, next the world.
That was adorable. More than it had any right to be.
I was expecting that to be more funny than it was actually kind of heartwarming, and I was surprised. I liked that.
It was both.
It's everything you could possibly want in something.
Oh boy, we've unlocked 2 more things. What could they be?
Yeah, what on earth could these 2 things possibly have ended up being? I
And
ponder.
if one of those ends up being a literal bunny girl, I will crap my pants.
You are aware that Pan is the literal bunny girl, yes?
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yes, I do know what you mean, but
In a more literal sense.
like in the costume?
Yeah.
I see.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if one ends up being a bunny girl, I will crap my pants.
Okay, well then.
In sheer surprise.
Okay, well for several reasons, I'm going to have to hope that it's not that.
I'll do it on stream.
Please don't. Anyway.
I will make sure that you hear it.
Please stop saying words. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just make Muriel a sage
I will
now.
turn up the mic and I will amplify
Muriel is
it
upgrading now, and
greatly.
it is a joyous occasion for all involved. Look at all those magical little old effects and whatnot going on. Dang, that's some impressive stuff. I wonder if she still has a neat hat. She does still have a neat hat. Actually, she looks very much like just straight up a witch, and I kind of dig it.
It's gonna be like straight up a bullhorn.
I mean, I am really impressed by her new styles. I like it a lot.
I mean, I can probably like.
Let's
make
see.
it go on for
Lunku, you
at
know
least
what?
a-
I've never been a huge fan of you. You've never been a
at
huge
least
fan
a-
of
At least a
me.
huge minute.
But at the same time, I feel like you've definitely earned the right to be able to, at the very least, master the swords of which you oh so very much wish to master.
You are doing your damnedest to drown me out, huh?
Drown you out of what, my good friend? All I am is enjoying this good old video game with my bestest pal, where nothing gross is being said at all. That man be wielding 3 swords. He be Roa Noah Zoro in it up in here. Dude's got 2 sheaves, but 1 in his hand. That's nuts.
He could get used to this.
He could. He could get used to the fact that he is good with swords, I guess. I'm not 100% sure if that makes a lot of sense, but all right. Anyway, sell that bullion.
I think we have reached a definite near threshold of things that make sense.
Indeed, indeed. Anyway, gonna sell this bullion. There we go. All right, and now that they've been souped up, let's see. We should be able to... Let's see, if that's paralog 13, this will be paralog 14. Oh, well, that works out very well now, don't it?
I suppose it does.
All right, then I will also just go ahead and save ahead of time. There we go. Let's go! Rival bands.
Who can it be now?
It's a battle of the bands.
Who can it be now?
Turn around and get lost, swine. This land belongs to the Stonewall Knights. If you need a second notice, I'll write it down on your men's corpses. That's just gross.
What?
Yar har! I be a pirate, I guess. A pile of corpses could still outfight you, sorry lot. This is our
That's an
territory.
insult.
Indeed. And no one gives orders to the Riders of Dawn. I guess. What do you make of that?
My lord.
Mercenaries
much.
from the look. Rival bands squabbling over some petty matter. A common enough sight in these dark times, my lord.
Cool, let's shank him.
Yeah, but if it comes to bloodletting, the nearby villages will pay for it.
Right.
Well, then let's make sure it doesn't. Let's beat the crap out of them. Stick 'em full of holes, boys. Time to fertilize the field, soldiers. Oh, good night. No, don't. Well, diplomacy is probably out.
Ah.
Seems our best option is to... Shut up. The best option is to end the... That's disturbing. Fighting as quickly as possible. Allying ourselves with one...
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you. With one side or the other would certainly expedite things. A band of riders or a band of knights? Time to make our choice. You want to go with the fat guy or the guy with the beard?
We're doing something, all right.
Let's see. Could I view the map real quick? Yes. Okay. Just had to make absolutely certain that this was, in fact, the mission that I thought it was. Or I was going to be embarrassed. All right. Let's see here.
You know, you may be best friends with someone who is quite possibly actually evil.
Yeah, but you don't do anything noteworthily evil while I'm watching, so
That
whatever.
you know of.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you are evil, you keep it off screen for me, so If anything, it just proves how nice you are to try and not let that sort of side of you be known to me, making you an even better friend.
That is weirdly nice
Yeah.
of you. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Let's see.
Oh, man. This
Alright.
is taking a turn. Let's just play the friggin' game.
Here we go. More cell swords? Your timing is right, impeccable. I'll buy your steel and see you're well compensated for the trouble.
Right.
Well, Robin, shall we back the knights?
Good
don't-
lord.
I don't know.
I mean, you know what the deal is here, so I'm going to leave this choice up to you, because clearly there is a right and wrong answer.
No, I don't think that there is. But now that you said it out loud, I'm very worried.
Well, I am placing this burden of a choice on your shoulders, because remember, I'm a good friend and all that. So
That's true,
have
that's true.
fun.
Fair. I'll say no. Yar! There's a sensible lad. Come fight with us instead. I'll pay you twice what that fool would. Oh, well, damn, that's a good job. Robin? No.
Shock!
So it's neither, is it? Which means you aim to fight them both? Dang straight! Let's go!
So you have chosen death.
For them, maybe. I should have known. Are you sure about this? There may be more of them in hiding, you know. Oh, this is some of our best units all teamed up at once. We'll be fine. I'll leave the final choice to you. Are you sure? Hell yeah!
Are you ready?
So be it. Shepherds to arms. We've got a whole lot of murderizing to do.
Hell
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
you
that
do.
is a-
Look at all this.
That is a lot.
That's why I said earlier, I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable battle.
That is a lot.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm not. It's fine. It's
YOLO.
fine. Yeah. Low that yo, if you know what I'm saying, you schmo. Ho ho ho. It's Merry Christmas time.
I was hoping for a more disgusted response, but okay.
Yo ho ho. He took a bite of that gum gum. There you go.
Wow, you just took the cringe-worthiness and flipped it around on me. Screw you.
Never doubt me again.
I shall not.
Damn straight. All right.
You are the master of the cringe.
Damn straight I am.
I am never going to doubt you on this matter ever again.
As you shouldn't. All right, then. Anyway, hey, Pon, do you mind talking to this particularly hairy fellow over here? That scent
Looks interesting.
smells like... Ho! You there! Yeah, what do you want?
Well,
You're a toggle. Yeah, well, so are... Gods, mother? Mother? You never gave me a heart failure. I'd given up on ever finding you. You wouldn't believe how dangerous it is here. All these swords and brigands. Anyway, I found you. That makes the trip back in time more than worth it.
right.
So you came with the man-spawn Lucina, did you? Explain to me why my son consorts with common thugs. Hey, I didn't have a choice in the matter. You were nowhere to be found, and roaming around alone is a recipe for extinction. I figured I'd be safe if I took up with some strong allies, so I... Wait, are you angry? Because you look kind of Of course I'm angry! No
Oof.
son of mine will survive by taking the path of a coward. You're coming with me. I'm gonna teach you some Toggle pride, starting right now.
I imagine she is dragging him by his rather ample ear
You know it.
all the way back through that where that arrow points.
Word
Which is
up.
funny to me.
All right. Then, you know what? Oh, Wayne, you are officially on keep this dude alive duty. All right? All right. Then, let's see. Keep people who fly away, because I see way too many bows and arrows for that one.
Yeah. I remain very suspicious on whether or not we're getting out of here alive.
Yeah, I smell like Tutti Frutti. No one cares.
Man, that sounded exactly like the sound that the enemies make in Dark Castle.
What an oddly narrow reference you just made.
I mean, no, it sounded like uncanny.
You sound uncanny.
I am the uncanny X-Men.
You are the uncanny valley.
Shut up your face.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm no Polar Express.
You're a lot of things. And if I want to express your polar, then damn it, that's what's gonna happen.
Weird.
Yeah, well, look, sometimes they ain't gonna be all winners. And in some instances, I guess maybe they'll just be massive failures. But that's besides the point. We're gonna do what we're doing, we're gonna do it just fine.
I mean, it's you we're talking about here.
I'm well aware. The state
All
of
right,
the state of affairs are well known to me. Thank you.
And again, I'm just kidding.
I'm aware. Ignis time!
I don't want to make it look like I'm really honestly being mean to you. It's just you leave yourself so open with the things you say that I can't help. But, you know, like, either agree or say something really funny when you give me so many good opportunities to get something in there like that.
I know. I make it absurdly easy.
You are a cool guy, though.
I know. Right now, Darja and Rickon are electrifying and burnifying. They're burninating! A dude in the armor.
I like to just mess around with you because sometimes I just end up seeing you as like a little brother.
That's technically what I is. If I were to be anything, it would be that. I'm like a
dickish older brother sometimes. That's just how it
Sometimes,
is.
yes. Lissa crit! Hell yeah!
That was a
Teamwork
pretty
and
cool-
stuff. You love to see
Yeah.
it.
That was a cool double team move right there.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Alrighty, whoa! Alright, you be chucking things now. Rude. We just gotta keep on keeping on and everything will be fine.
Yeah, let's really hope that we can get out of this.
We can! I don't know why you're such a nervous Nelly all the time.
It's looking promising so far, but we don't know how it's gonna go with all of these enemies.
Nervous Nelly, you're just so
there's
ding-dang nervous. Look,
There just sometimes reaches a point in which their sheer numbers could start to wear you down. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm also saying shut up. Friendship!
So rude. And sassy today.
I am a sassy frassy. It's true. All right.
At what sass shop did you buy all this sassafras to try on me today?
You know where. Man, there are a lot of these dudes.
Was Anna having a special sale on sass today?
Knowing her, probably. Every day is the sassiest day for her. Oh boy, this is...
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that. That's
This
why
is-
she's cool.
Word up. Man, this is...
That's how come she's so cool.
Indeed. All right, well, let's go ahead and try to get rid of this here Valkyrie. Okay. I guess,
You
well,
have done this thing.
one enemy out of the way at a time, I suppose.
And a level up, which is nice.
Definitely.
Especially since she's only level 4 right now.
Word. Let's see, can we maybe get rid of this?
Can we? We'll see in 3 seconds.
Yes!
And the answer is yes.
Yes, okay. If we
You
can
have
get
done
rid of...
exactly that this day.
Heck, to the ye, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. All right. Mickey D, that's Australian McDonald's.
Really? Isn't it just like short for McDonald's anywhere?
I have absolutely no earthly clue.
I mean, I've heard people call it that many times before, and I live like in the mid northwestern U.S.
Well, I have never heard it. I just thought it was an Australian thing.
No, it's a regional dialect.
Oh. Of course. You know, that's like the 7th steamed hams reference this Let's Play has had. I just feel like letting you know.
Yeah, I know, but like, damn it, it's gonna be remembered as like one of the biggest internet things of all time. At this
Yeah, no.
point, so.
No, I appreciate it. I dig it. I get you.
I mean, one huge go-around wasn't enough to kill it. That says a lot.
That's true. Very few memes actually come back twice. Woo, that's big pain for Owain. All right.
Yeah, but like, check out that crit.
That was a mad sweet crit. It's true. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try and make it unlucrative to try and murder Owain.
I mean, you do have healers, correct?
I do, yes, but only in a certain aspect.
You're an aspect.
That's rude. Alright, well, here's hoping that Owain dodges a lot of attacks.
But can he? We'll see. Well, they're all going for him, so probably not.
I mean, statistically, the odds are not in my favor. I concede this.
I have noticed that the AI in Fire Emblem games tends to always converge on one character when they really feel they have confidence in being able to kill him in that turn.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
yeah.
the thing I noticed.
Yeah, no, that's something that sticks around forever. Big bonk!
I mean, I've only played 2 games with you, and I've already noticed that's a reoccurring thing.
Hey, a trend is a trend, no matter how you want to look at it.
Man, those hand axes.
I know. I know.
I can handle myself.
Can you? Because if that did hit you, it would have really messed up your whole ass face.
Well, I mean, apparently, because she's still standing, so get off her.
I'm just saying. Having Rick in there couldn't have hurt. There you go. There you go.
Gotta love it.
You do. They make a good team.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry, Maribel. You've been the very best since day one.
They're probably one of my favorite husband and wife teams,
They're pretty fantastic.
along with maybe Crom and Sully.
It's a good combo. I dig it. Oshingaga! There you go. There you go. You're making it work, Owain. You're making it work. All right. So far, so grand. There you go. There you go. I'll always have a personal fondness for Robin and Lissa, but those are very strong choices.
Sully being one of those Dragon Riders of Pern.
Indeed. A part of me was...
That is a reference I felt like dragging out for no reason at all.
Yeah, you dragged
Also,
that
Owain
reference...
is going to die.
Yeah, I'm well aware of the state of affairs, thanks.
Ow.
Hey, he survived longer than he had any business to do so. Also, he didn't die, he just retreated tactically.
He died temporarily.
He got better, you say. Alright, well, as long as we can get Yarn the hell out of the way, then ultimately Owain did exactly what I assigned him, so it's fine.
Hey, I'm not blaming you. Given the number of enemies in this map, if he ends up being the only one that ends up getting taken out in this whole affair, I'll be surprised, honestly.
Yeah. You're right. You're right to think that. I will concede. Ow. Alright. Go, Lissa! Okay.
Man, remember when Lissa could hardly do anything on her own?
Yeah,
Now
I remember.
Now she's been being all cool for a good long while now.
True enough, true enough.
Because she's an axe-wielding homicidal maniac.
She is not homicidal. Oh, this is bad.
I mean, it's better than what I almost said. I almost said she's an axe man, and then I was like, oh wait, hold on. She's female.
Yep.
I need to shut up.
That's true. That's true. Ah, crap. I think we actually get outright lose because Robin got knocked out.
Oh boy.
Yep, that music tells me that okay, cool. Hey.
Well, forget everything I said earlier.
You really don't need to get all like that, you know?
I mean, I was optimistic, and then all of a sudden, look how rewarded I was for that.
Do you really need to be all like this right now?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. You really actually don't. Anywho, I asketh thee to knocketh that mess off for one day. Okay, thank ye.
I guess we're doing this again.
Why wouldn't we? We were doing just fine.
Okay.
We had that made. And if you try to tell me that we didn't, I'm going to call you a liar and also that you are stinky.
I mean, You kind of pointed out the problem yourself there.
Do you want to be stinky? Or is that what you want in your life? To be a big stink?
I mean, I could rip off a really good stinky, or like I was threatening to do earlier.
All right, you
But,
know what? I think we're done here.
I know you didn't want that. So I'm only trying to, like, accommodate your feelings.
Assist the army? No.
Hey,
Assist the green army? I say the
Only
nay.
trying to be mindful of your feelings.
I'm well aware of what it is you're doing.
The guy that basically whipped this entire thing.
Why are you still talking?
Because I must.
Damn it, you distracted me so much, and now they're trying to ask me to join them again. Ugh,
I mean,
yes.
they were gonna do that. Oh wait, okay? You already ran through a whole other thing. All right, well, let's go through all this again.
Freaking,
oh boy.
freaking, ooh, you are being a butt. You are being a butt right now.
Are you sure I'm not being a pile of butts?
No, I'm not. Ever since you pointed out that I say that a lot, I've gotten self-conscious. Thank you.
I mean, that's still not gonna stop you from saying it, is it?
I don't know. I've been saying it for like a decade at this point, so I don't even know anymore, man.
Yes, actually. So, like, no, I don't expect it to stop anytime soon. It's become sort of a trademark of yours.
I don't know how I feel about that. Considering it's always been an entirely involuntary phrase on my end, I don't know.
Hey, look, you're just obsessed with asses.
I'm really not, though. That's kind of the whole thing.
All right, if you say so.
You sicken me with your face words.
Sits back and silently judges.
What? You have no right!
Don't I, though?
No, you don't. Shut up.
All right. Let's just do this whole map over again.
You act like it was that... I've had quite enough of your sass for one day, so how about you shut your biscuits and we just rock and roll?
I mean, you were leading the market on SAS Capital
Your
earlier.
face!
Like, why can't I have, like, my turn in the sun?
Because you don't have a son.
Ow! I mean, that's true, but, like, you don't have to rub it in.
I didn't know that was a thing that you aspired for.
It's not.
I know! That's why I thought I could say it.
I probably would have made, like, rather dashing and threw my baby into a lake.
Sometimes it do be all like that.
Also, that's one of the darkest jokes I've ever made, and I apologize.
It's no darker than the actual thing that made it the first time.
I mean, saying that if I had a child and I'd throw them into a river, that's
Life is pain!
kind of an awful joke. Also, we're repeating this again. Nice.
Look, I don't need you talking anymore. All right, look, just throw your babies into the river, okay? Just go do that. Have yourself a grand old time.
You brought me on, man.
Yeah, well,
You wanted me here.
I did, yeah, and I'm questioning my life choices. Anyway,
I'm loving being here.
yeah, I bet you are.
And I like you because you're a cool guy.
Yeah, all right. I will not concede. Victory will be ours, goddammit.
I'm just joking around. But
Oh, I know
anyway.
what you are.
It's just good-natured. You know.
And what you are is the hip-hop-opotamus.
Neat.
Troglodyte.
She said troglodyte.
She did.
She said a big fancy word.
Oh, I'm sorry there. I was
I choose to forgive you this day.
Promise.
choking on something there. Just
Was it baloney?
Who else?
shut up. You know I almost died once from that.
I know.
I am not elaborating on that, by the way.
No, elaboration is for nerds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let everybody in the comments and everyone watching this. Why are they talking about Nightstar choking and dying on bologna.
Because
Well,
it
that's an
almost happened.
in-joke.
It's honestly, it's kind of self-descriptive, if I'm being honest.
That's an in-joke that only we'll know the full context of.
Word up.
That and anyone else I've already told it to.
Yeah, you know. Which is a small group of people, so it all works out.
Max almost killed me by streaming one time, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah, alright, sure. Make it seem like I had anything to do with it whatsoever. Alright.
You kicked the wheel of fate in the butt and made it turn.
Is
so-
that what I did?
The horses are moving.
Yeah, the horses tend to move sometimes.
Alright, now if we're still going on track from things earlier, Robin will die in the next couple of turns.
Okay, but you could also shut up.
Ooh.
There. Okay.
I mean, I could, but will I choose to?
Probably not, knowing you, but that's not really what we're talking about right now. Right now, I need Tharja to be really good at being a mage, which
Well,
thankfully
that's good because
she
she is pretty awesome.
Yeah, so you say, so you say. Do you have any other weapons with you right now, my guy? You have an iron lance and an iron sword. I see, I see.
I mean, I think I have a boomerang.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay. I mean, I knew you weren't, but I just wanted to like point it out anyway.
You massive cadonkus, I swear.
You're all right.
You know, actually, in terms of weapons, since all this is going on, to segue into a slightly more fun topic between the
Okay.
two of us.
All right,
You know,
sure.
you have some weapons. I know you have Weiss's Mertenaster
I do, yes.
Strong.
and probably some other things.
I have the master sword.
Now, I don't have anything nearly as cool, but I think I do actually have, like, or at one point I did, I remember. I think I might have either put it somewhere or I might have gotten rid of it because I didn't want anyone, least my landlords or anything like that, to fight it. But I think that I have to check my closet, but I have at one point had an actual katana.
That sounds pretty dope.
Yes, I actually ended up buying one time, and I actually probably might still have it, or I might not. I might have given it to someone else to take care of
Okay, well,
several years ago.
All right, well, giving it to somebody I understand. Otherwise, I'd be like, well, then that means you misplaced a katana, in which case I'd be mildly concerned.
No, I didn't misplace it, but it's like I don't know if I particularly have it or if I hid it in like a fake wall or something around here because I really don't want anyone to know that I actually have this.
Yeah, you don't want anybody to know that you're awesome. Got it.
No. I mean, it could very much be construed as some things, and I also think it might be illegal for
Oh,
me to have this.
and you're just going to admit that on the internet then?
I mean, that's why I'm saying I'm not sure if I actually still have it, and I probably don't.
Okay, then.
But I have an actual, honest to God, or as far as anyone knows, I might or might not have an actual sharpened katana that is possibly able to kill someone. I never wanted to use this for anything. It was purely decorative on my part. I got it because I thought it was cool at like a vendor,
I see.
and I was like, it's got like a red handle and red wraps, and I thought it was like the coolest darn thing.
Well, you
and
wouldn't be inherently wrong.
Handle myself.
And then when I moved out on my own, I instantly regretted it because I was like, oh no, I'm actually living on an apartment on my own now.
I see.
Actually, having found this could be trouble for me, and also, Cool Lady died, and I'm not a fan of that.
She's not dead.
They might as well be.
No, they might as well not be. How dare you even imply it?
It is the exact same thing in both modes. It's just that in one, it is permanent, and the other, it's not. And oh no, look at that.
Look,
Things are
Rickon was a
going off the
chump, and we
rails.
all look. Everybody knew Rickon was a chump to begin with. It's not news. Look, they both kicked sufficiently large amounts of ass, and I'm proud of them both.
Did they?
Yes, they took out like 7 people.
All right.
Wow. It's not just because you weren't paying attention doesn't mean that their contributions to this army weren't extraordinarily valuable and appreciated.
I'm paying attention.
Yeah, sure you are.
But anyway, yeah, so like, I think I've had that. in terms of actual weapons, I can't recall if I ever owned another one, or at least one that I haven't made out of something that I thought was cool.
I own a slingshot with a burlap sack full of pellets.
Oh wow, that's neat.
It is, actually. I have absolute beans for aim, but, you know, I mean, I got it. Good, good, good. Keep on dodging, Maribel. Keep on
But-
dodging.
Yeah, like I was alluding to earlier, it may be like a flagrant abuse of my lease.
Well, then I kind of hope
If
for
I
your
still had
well-being that you don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
As cool as it sounds.
I might have entrusted it to my brother? I can't recall.
Don't we all have a katana that we don't really quite remember where we put? It's pretty standard stuff.
I mean, ask Blake about that. What?
Indeed.
She's read about this kind of thing.
Oh, I know. I know. All right, Maribel kicking everyone's ass because that's how she freaking rolls.
Oh, and it broke. Her tome broke.
Yeah, her tome broke. However that works.
But yeah, like, hey, at least her and Lissa aren't dying, and because I really hate to see that.
Well, I've chopped full them. I give them like a bajillion and a half different objects so that they could become stronger. So, I'd sure hope so.
And Robin's been holding in there.
Yes, he has. Okay, so there are still a whole lot of dudes left, but there are so fewer dudes than there were before, which is great.
How confident are you feeling about this?
Hella.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go with that feeling then.
I feel 1,207% positive that we got this.
Let's hope not a single other person bites the temporary dust.
Yeah, your dust does tend to get bitten.
That was the best one you had?
Tragically.
Mm.
When have I ever been any good at it? Get off me.
I challenge my fate.
There you go. Give him the old staboo-doo, staboo-da.
Lucina's an awesome gal.
Yeah, she really is. Let's see here. Could you perhaps maybe get rid of this wizarding fool of wizardy school? That'd be pretty cool. Awesome, awesome. Good, good. You two are doing great. Protect your coward son. Protect them. Okay.
But you know, your Mertnaster that you have, that couldn't possibly be actually used as a weapon, could it?
I mean, if I thunked someone over the head with it really hard, it would hurt, but no, it doesn't have any sharp edges.
Ah, right, okay. So then it's probably perfectly legal for you to have it then?
Yeah, I believe it. I believe so. I mean,
Okay, because I was always confused about the legality of what I own or owned at one point.
I don't know. I mean, considering I assume it was purchased off of Etsy, I assume it's on the legal.
Well, oh yeah, for you, yeah. Okay, yeah, of course it would have to be then, yeah. Yeah, I got mine at like a fairgrounds vendor that was pretty sketchy and dubious to begin with.
Yeah, the guy was smoking and had a goatee and everything.
Well, I wouldn't say it was that dubious.
It was very dubious. Ow.
But, yeah, more or less, I don't know if I should... I just really didn't know if I should have it or not.
I see.
But it was cool and it was decorative and I thought it was neat and I put it up somewhere. And then I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to display this now that I live on my own.
Fair enough, fair enough.
For the longest time when I lived with my parents, which was like, I want to say at least 22 years ago, then, yeah, at that point, I just had it like on a little stand on a shelf in my room.
Like a cool dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Just keep on hanging in there, Pan. Just keep on hanging in there. Don't get hit by that. She didn't get hit by that. Cool. I ripped the band-aid off and just skipped that fight entirely because I didn't trust it. Woo!
You're so worried you didn't even want to take a look at it. Also,
No.
look at the bunny.
Yeah, she do be a real good bunny bun, though. She got that bun prowess. Ow. All right, well, that's less than great.
No.
Dang it.
Well, so much
yeah,
for that.
yeah, I guess.
Well,
sure,
like
maybe.
right as we talked about it, then all of a sudden, just nope.
Yep, you jinxed it. You did it. This is your fault.
Don't put this on me. Well,
I'm
then
putting
again,
it on you. I'm putting it on you like it's a decorative scarf.
Okay, you know what? I have unreasonably put some things on you in this fight for the purpose of jokes, so I'm gonna let you have that.
All right, I'm allowed to have that one. Thank you.
Yeah, because I've been unfair, so it's fine. See, I'm reasonable.
Yeah, okay, that's how we're gonna describe it. All right, sure. All right, just hold it together, Lissa. You're incredibly badass. We always be knowing. Robin
Just
saving your bacon because he is good husband.
All right, just make sure everything's fine and we're doing okay here.
Everything is absolutely splendiferous.
Especially since you made sure to tell me that you were very confident.
I am
about
100% confident that this is absolutely 100% going to work.
this. Alrighty, cool. Well,
Did you just see Lissa cleave that man in twain? She's got this.
it was very impressive.
Yeah, she's got that style. And of course we know Maribel got that style. Look at that.
That was awesome.
Boom.
I love Maribel.
Killed a man in big ass armor while he with the power of the wind. How did she even do that? I don't know.
Swear to God, she might be getting out of this. She might be, I don't know the best way to put this.
MVP.
She might be coming out of this game as one of my top 4 characters.
And I absolutely love that fact. You gotta respect her hair drillies. All right, there you go. You'll notice that there are now 10 of them and 10 of us. Easy peasy styles.
All right.
By the power of Luna! Yes, the horse.
And I was gonna say, Eddie's on a horse.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Whoa!
Dream horse, away!
Can't say that wouldn't be a hell of a tactical advantage to gain. Drop a whole ass moon on them nerds.
I mean, it's not as impressive as dropping a sun on them, but
It's
you know,
still something. Come on now. Dropping a moon on the planet would still end it.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some Celestia stan or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Luna is better princess. I said it.
They're both swell, but yeah, I get you.
For like the maybe like 2 or 3 actual fans of that show that might even ever be watching this.
Why gotta be all like that, though?
It's not like it's a very controversial statement that I'm saying anyway. It's not like I'm actually sitting here dropping any derpy is overrated nonsense.
And you're not, right?
No.
Okay. I didn't want to have to push you down an elevator shaft.
Alright. But yeah, I better abandon this topic because people don't want to be hearing about that.
Word up, yo.
We're
Let's
playing
see.
Fire Emblem.
You definitely can heal, so yeah, healing up. Good job, Lissa. You're awesome. Yatta. All right. Then we get Maribel the hell over there so she can start doing her thing with the magic styles.
I'm very interested in seeing her do her thing.
Dang
On
straight you
these
are.
guys. Styling all over their faces.
Damn straight. Let's see.
That's how it works. That's what she does.
One by one, the enemies fall.
That is her creed, her motto.
There you go, Frederick. Protect your bunny son.
She styles all over these fools.
She do be doing that. And then Lucina, get rid of whoever this nerd is.
Stabs.
My gratitude.
It's also nice to actually have Cynthia with us for a mission for once. Considering her introductory mission just was primarily her getting horribly injured and then running away.
It's all good to me.
Oh, yeah. All right. There are only 6 more enemies left. We got this. You doubted me, but you were wrong to. So look at that. You doubted Sully. You doubted Maribel. Look what you've done.
No, Now, come on, I did not doubt either of them specifically.
Tisk, 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 I say. After all the badass things that they have done.
And her steel axe broke.
Yeah, well, that happens sometimes when you're being badass with something like that. Not
How
her
does the
fault.
steel axe break?
Well,
Like, how does the steel part of it just, like, snap off?
I mean, all materials wear out eventually.
But as fast as they do in this game, I don't know.
How? I don't know. I've personally never wielded an axe against another living being up to 35 separate times. Maybe that is the amount of times you can do that before it becomes a problem.
Man, where's Mythbusters when you need them? We need something to test that.
I know. I wish they didn't retire. I miss those dudes.
Or at least that there was a suitable internet replacement for them.
I know, right? What the hell? There's a big-ass void just sitting there and nobody's able to pick up the mantle?
I want to see how feasible it is in Fire Emblem terms for weapons to break this often.
Yeah. I want you to test the validity of how often you're going to be able to use magic tomes before they break. Come on, universe, work with it.
I was more specifically thinking it was steel weapons.
Duh.
Sure,
Get off.
okay.
Oh, shut up. You know I meant that too. You'll never stop the unending march of the Riders of Dawn! I don't know, my
no.
guy. We're getting kind of close, though.
I got a paper cut
Ouch.
from reading this book.
Perhaps so.
From reading this magic book, I got a paper cut. Oh no.
All right, honest
Whole
question.
book's useless. Gotta throw it out now.
What just... Renewal restores
Yes.
30% of HP at the start of each turn. How long have you had that, Lissa? God damn, that's amazing.
I think I remember it for a while back, but I don't know.
Hey, whatever works.
I can't claim to have
Crit
perfect
time!
memory. I can't claim to have perfect memory or total recall.
You do have self-described doodle memory. Anyway, they kicked ass!
I am not an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
True, but
I don't have perfect memory,
I know, but
total
how?
recall.
So powerful. How did that tiny girl with the big axe murder me so bad? God damn.
It was a total recall joke.
I know it's a total recall joke. I was admiring Lissa.
Lissa's cool. Okay, we can admire her all we want. Her and her amazing, awesome elk hair.
Whatever. Anyway, Sully, go whoop some ass. You'll never breach the impenetrable forces of the Stonewall Knights. That remains dubiously claimed. Bonk. Slash. Whiff. And then we get into a crit. And that's how you do that.
Really just got whomped like that.
He really did just got whomped. It's true. Impossible. Too strong. Not strong enough is what it was, yo. Come on now. And some double level ups for our troubles? Well, that's just delightful.
And not very much to show for it, unfortunately.
Maribel and Donald were the MVPs of this particular encounter, and you know what? Fair.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
My lord.
The fighting is over, my lord. That should spare the villages from any further damage.
Good.
Good.
Or spare Max any further embarrassment from getting Robin knocked out.
You just keep on saying words like they mean things.
Hey, I was saying it's sparing you further embarrassment. It only happened once. It's not like it happened twice.
Uh-huh, thank you. Though I still don't understand why they had to fight in the first place.
Right.
I'm looking on the bright side of life here.
Thanks. Competition, my lord. A sad consequence of this war. Farm the land and your fields are pillaged. Open a shop and your goods are stolen. It's a little wonder men take up steel and become mercenaries. Or worse. There's only so much gold to go around, and so they fight for dominance. Seems they'll continue to do so until it's safe to be a farmer or merchant again. All the more reason for us to end things as quickly as possible.
I mean, they could be like Donald and, not be a little pansy and just be become really awesome. Put
True.
a pot on your head and march off to war and marry a really, really cool lady and just be really cool. Be the best you can be.
Yeah, just
Be
go
Donald.
Yeah, just go do that, man. Well put, my lord.
I want to see a t-shirt that says,
Thank you.
be Donald, kick ass.
Damn straight. We're relieved to be rid of a lot of them. No better than brigands they were. You have our thanks, sir. Please accept this. You're very kind, thank you. Hopefully it's good, considering I fought 2 whole-ass armies. Yeah, that's not bad.
Money.
You.
You! Yeah, you scared me!
He's very skittish, isn't he?
He very much is.
He's like a rabbit whenever a predator shows up. Basically, just fall over and flump.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He do be flumping. All right, now just 1 second.
I've seen gifs of that. It's pretty hilarious.
Oh, it's adorable. Now, hang on here.
What are we hanging on for?
Don't worry
Hanging on
about
for
it.
dear life?
Don't
Hanging
go
on to the edge of tomorrow?
No. Don't go sneaking up behind people. You'll give them whiplash.
Hmm.
What is your name? Yarn? Don't you remember? You're the one who gave it to me. Yarn, you're not very bright.
Right.
So you truly are my child.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Tagwell, right? I kind of have to be.
Well.
I suppose blood does not lie.
Neither do ears.
True. I'm pleased to see you, my son. You represent a new hope for our race.
Hmm?
No pressure there. You're a living proof that man and Tagwell can coexist. I'll be real with you.
Wait,
Yes?
aren't you that Pan?
She was.
Okay.
Yarn came from the future, dude. From
So-
her
so-
perspective, she didn't know she ever even had a kid. Or
I was
also,
gonna say,
yeah.
just because she passed it on and he exists now, that means she ceases to be living proof of that? I don't really think that's how that works.
My dude, I'm pretty sure she means that their genetic code can intermingle.
All right.
But from Pan's perspective, as far as we're aware, nobody's ever made the attempt. And oh
That's-
well, look at that. Turns
huh.
out human and Tagwell equal more Tagwell. Who knew?
Nope.
Hey, I didn't do anything special. I was just born. You're the one who proved all that bridging the gap stuff. You're the one who married a human. Thanks for doing that, by the way. Even if I can't take credit for it, I'm proud of my heritage.
Right.
It gladdens me to see my son value pride. We're very much like the Sands in that way, but rabbits and not monkey.
I was just about to say, he's actually like generally afraid of everything around him and
Mhm.
not really incredibly he has some inner reservoir of strength apparently in him, but he's still not really used to fighting and pretty much scared of his situations around him, and ended up taking up the company of a bunch of strong people just because that was what he needed to do to survive.
The thing is, his whole thing really is an inflated sense of self-preservation. Even
Well,
more
what
so
I-
than it would be normal because he doesn't want his species to go extinct.
Well, what I was getting at is that he's Gohan. He's Rabbit
Ah.
Gohan.
Dang, you right though. That's neat. Oh, cool. May you keep it always. Dang, that's a good ass point, my dude.
Thank you. I thought it was pretty neat.
Damn, that's really good.
That's what I was getting at with that whole spiel.
Whoa. Awesome, dude. All right.
Let's talk to him.
Yeah, let's talk to the big old nerd rabbit.
You.
Yarn. Yeah, what do you want?
Hmm.
Are you trying to avoid me?
Hmm.
Me? Avoid you? Gosh, no. It's just I just had an urgent errand I was going to attend to.
Right.
What kind of errand? Collecting provisions? Perhaps I could accompany you. I don't know, it's just...
Yes.
Is there a problem? No, not exactly.
Please.
Ah! Enough of this prevarication?
Yeah.
We are kin, yes? Of course, but...
Well.
But what? The mother in my future died when I was still young before I could remember. I don't know what it's like to have a mother. Especially a Tagwell mother. Neither do I.
Just bring lots and lots of cabbage.
Indeed.
And everything works out.
I have no idea how Tagwell mothers and children interact with each other. My friends and kin were taken from me by humans when I was still an infant. So...
That's incredibly sad.
Yeah, it really is. Pan's entire backstory is messed. So, you have no idea how you're supposed to act either? I do not, but doesn't matter. We can forge a new tradition of what it means to be a Tagwell mother and son.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a great idea! We'll learn how to be a family together.
Yeah.
Yay, wholesomeness. What's Frederick has to say about his bunny son?
Yes.
What is it, Yarn? Why are you staring at me like that? I'm trying to read your face and find out if you're cheating on Mother. Oh, this is where we're going with that. Okay. So I'm just gonna go out here on a limb and say Frederick is probably on my short list of characters who would absolutely never. Just, like, I actually hold a lot of the dudes in this game to massively high regard and don't think any of them would, but Frederick? Really? What? Cheating? I would never do such a thing. I've been faithful to Pan since the day I proposed. All right, then. If you're telling the truth. Why would you think I was cheating? If someone's spreading rumors, I will literally shish kebab them. No, the idea just popped into my head the other day. You see, I got to thinking, what would happen to me if you suddenly decided Mother wasn't good enough?
Explain.
Huh? See, I'd been assuming that all I had to do was make sure you both stay alive. Eventually you'd have me, and poof, my existence would be guaranteed. But that would all change if you left Mother for another woman before I was born. The very instant you made the decision, I would just wink out of existence. I don't think that's how the time travel philosophy works in this universe. Frankly.
Back to the Future is a steaming load of bull.
It's just one possible interpretation of time travel. This could just be multiverse.
It's a good movie, but as...
Yeah. There are holes. There are holes.
As Avengers Endgame has shown, it is a bunch of bull.
It really is.
It was... A lot of things were completely invented solely for narrative convenience that make absolutely no sense whatsoever.
And that's not a bad thing. As we said, it's still a great movie. It's just...
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's one of the best. It's one of my, like, top 10 best.
Yeah, but it's, you know...
I'm just saying.
It's very much a nod and go along with it type movie.
Yeah. Don't worry about anybody anybody watching. I'm not sitting here saying it's like some overrated bad movie or something. I'm not like some
He would never.
I'm not some sort of unpopular opinion hipster.
I mean, in some regards you are, but not in this one.
Well, I don't like to be. I don't like to ever be that kind of person.
I know.
I try not to be.
Anyway, Yarn is being a dupe. The thought of it sent a chill down my spine.
Oh.
Huh. I guess I see your point.
He's just being overly cautious.
So I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on you to make sure you toe the line.
What?
Now hold on just 1 minute. Don't worry, I'll make an exception for temporary... Dalliances?
Dalliances.
Oh.
Dalliances.
Oh, I could have sworn that was a typo. All right, my bad.
No, it's dalliances.
Dalliances. All right, during battle. Just so long as...
What that means is basically like, you know, as long as, you know, you two start nudge, nudge, hint, hint, you know.
Oh. Gotcha. Thank you, you can stop. Just so long as the fraternizing stays on the battlefield. Anyway, I gotta get going, but remember, I'm watching you.
I mean, his wife is a rabbit. How does that... I mean, never mind.
Were you wondering if she had litters?
No, not really that. Just... No, it was actually worse. Just go on ahead.
Oh, okay, somehow it was worse. You know what? I don't want to know. We're moving on.
No, you don't.
Okay, anyway, let me just take one quick look-see-loo at all of the things.
I was questioning odd things that I shouldn't be.
Yeah, you sure were.